Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so I want to take us a little bit back in time and look at the time Miss Amberlynn was her own boss. And she did a live stream talking about it, and I thought, why not go ahead and cover it and just have a little bit of fun and see what kind of trouble I can get my mouth into. Does that sound good? Sounds good to me. So what we're going to do is we're just going to press play.
This works. I should have fixed my hair.
Is that not it fixed?
Here we go. Right off the bat, we got some shade thrown. This one's going to be a good one. Y'all, watch out for Beck.
This is like glitching in the actual Matrix right now. A lot is happening. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me search.
Did you click on learn more?
Why isn't it wanting to work? Okay, I'm gonna reset this.
Miss Amberlynn, the professional YouTuber, having no clue what to do.
I'm sorry, you guys. Are you seeing this comment? Yes, I can see it from over here. I'm just gonna restart my laptop. But hello.
Is that your
What?
Is that your wallpaper?
Yeah.
Why
It's
did
funny.
you ever show?
Okay.
Dang, I don't know what they're laughing at, but Becca's having a good old time over here now, ain't they?
Hi, Fardass. Hi, Eva. Hi, Natalia.
Fardass.
The bored housewife. Hey. Hi, Lazy Days.
Lazy days.
Thank you, Caitlin, for becoming a member. Okay. My laptop turned back on, so I'm going to see if I can fix this. Because Becky can't really see from there.
It is so weird to hear the name Becky now. That is so weird to hear, because it's Beck.
Plus, it moves slower on my phone. It's so weird.
How's
How's
y'all's day going? It's going really well.
Yeah. Wait, so you can see it from there?
Yeah, if I'm like this.
The more you know. Hey, baby girl.
Hey, hi. I can't tell who said it to me though.
My laptop's been weird all day. Okay, hold on.
Just a name.
Why are you doing this?
Hey, now, we know the beginning of every live stream kind of gets off going, so we just got to continue watching. Y'all hang on.
Okay, let's see if it worked. Whatever. For some reason, it keeps saying there's an error that occurred. I give up. Give up. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to see the chat, so that's good. All right. Is the diabetes affecting Becky's eyesight? No, it's not.
No, I've had a bad eyesight for a little while now. I am due for an eye doctor appointment though. So.
Why didn't that get done whenever you were with Miss Amberlynn? Did she decide that she wasn't going to let you go?
Ooh, macaroni and cheese and chicken tendies.
Who said that?
Chicken tendies sounds gross. I know what you mean, though.
Oh, whatever. You know you'd eat chicken tenders at any moment if they were put in front of you.
Chicken tendies.
Thank you, Gabby, for the super chat. But I know Chantel's live right now, so like everyone's over there because
Oh gosh.
she's a lot more entertaining than I am.
Oh, this one was before Amberlynn went into Chantel's Foodie Beauty, Chantel Marie's ex's live stream, and, you know, kind of gave him a little bump up. This was way before then. All right.
Thank you, JH. I don't know why that was so funny. That whole bean bag in a hurry thing never happened. Never happened.
Another jackass
So-
opens her mouth again.
Hi, Sam. I do want to talk about me selling my earrings.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what we are here for. So come on, let it spew.
So I'm not selling them anymore. I was selling out every single time. How do I start this?
All you gotta do is say, hey, I tried to start my own business and I really do suck at it.
I'm losing money, a lot of money. Since beginning the whole selling earring thing, I am, in a business sense, mathematical sense, I am down $700 instead of profiting. I'm losing a lot.
Once again, we're into Amberlynn doing something that she thought there was no effort needed, and she ends up in a pile of crap.
Not only that, but it's made it to where, oh yeah. Anyone who's ordered, your earrings are still coming. I want to make that clear. I'm still shipping those out. I've already shipped out 80 packages, so I still have about 150 more to go. And I make sure they're packaged well. So it has taken all my time to do.
What about Legos? Did you forget about them? You need some extra time to get those done.
And I have stopped filming. I have stopped talking to friends. That's like all I do is package. And mathematical.
Yeah, you have 2 other ones to read too.
I'm sorry.
Hello, Maggie and Ruby.
Anxiety. I love you guys. Okay, the bored housewife. I'm happy you're here too.
Hey, Amberlynn, you're always complaining about how big you look. If you wouldn't sit in the front and you would let Beck sit there, you wouldn't look so daggum big, but you have to have all the attention on you.
Hey, Becky and Amber, I just wanted to say, Becky, you are awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for the super chat. Hello, Maggie and Ruby. So, the fact that I have pretty much given away almost 300 pairs of earrings, which is fine, is okay. I don't need them. It's totally fine.
And that right there is a problem when you have a business mind. It's never okay or it's never fine.
Because in the long run, I am losing money and it's making me uncomfy. Plus the time. And there are trolls buying the earrings just to leave bad reviews because I'm getting nothing but good reviews. And I got a review today that was a complete lie.
Okay, so let me get this right. If you're given a negative review on your earrings, then it's automatically a troll. Thinking the way Amberlynn thinks.
And
said you didn't package. Y'all, she packages, trust me.
And saying that the earrings are crusty, which is really funny because they were new and cleaned. Thank you so much, Cassie, for joining. And I think what else frustrates me a lot is I'm taking the time to make it as good as possible. And I was so excited and so amped. I kept selling out, and I know I'll continue to do so.
But you did absolutely no research. You don't have any kind of degree. You have absolutely nothing. You don't know the rules of the website. You just went in head first and it bonks you on the top.
So I actually bought more inventory to add to my shop. And in return, I noticed that doing all of this was stressing me out so bad because I'm only one person, and I do choose how many earrings to put on the site and stuff. I wasn't expecting to sell out over and over and over, so I don't know, it just became super overwhelming. I don't want the trolls to ruin it for me and to
Okay, simple terms, it became way too hard for me to do it, and I had to put in a little bit of effort, and I ran.
Whatever. Thank you, Carson. Love to you as well.
Hi,
And Cheyenne.
Carson and Cheyenne.
The reason why I was buying more inventory is because there were earrings that, like one pair of earrings, several people wanted, and I only had 1 or 2 pairs already. So I wanted to buy more.
Yeah, but the whole thing was a mystery earring. That's the whole thing. You didn't get to pick them out. So why in the world is she even going into this topic? It doesn't matter.
Less than Kate, I got my earrings today. Thank you. Oh, I hope you like them.
Ruby said to sell them anonymously.
Yeah, I've thought about selling them anonymously, honestly, because
She had a problem saying that word. Did you notice? No.
it's just I wouldn't sell out so quickly. So it would also give me a lot more time to just not be so stressed. Like I was so stressed. Like for the last few days, I was so depressed. I didn't film anything. I didn't talk to anyone. And I couldn't figure out what it was. And then all of a sudden, like I had some weird issue with PayPal. They thought I was like a robot or something because I had to manually put in, it was around 50 tracking numbers so people can track their order. So last night I was manually doing it, and oh my god, I hated every moment of that. That's hard because you get confused, the numbers.
Of course that's hard to Amberlynn. Of course that's hard to Amberlynn. She can't even pronounce most words, so why would numbers be any easier?
And they thought I was like a robot or something, so they completely locked me out of my PayPal. And in that moment, it was like the straw that broke the camel's back, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done selling earrings. There has been so many issues.
Good God, yeah.
When it comes to like PayPal and then like setting up my bank and then not being able to do mystery earrings and then like trolls like spreading lies and like reporting me for nothing. Like it has been so many different things at once that in that moment, don't worry, I'll catch up on super chats in a second.
She constantly complains about her daggone bank. All she has to do is go get a different one, but she won't do it.
In that moment, I was like, I'm done selling earrings. And it was like this weight completely got lifted off of me. And I just feel so much better now. I still have a lot of orders to ship, which I'm going to do in the next few days. I just feel so much better. It's crazy. Okay.
So you didn't think owning your own business was going to be stressful. You thought it was just going to be something easy wheezy and out the door. Don't work that way.
Maggie asked, will you make earrings in the future? That would be amazing. I don't know. Maybe. I just feel like I want to be good at it. What do you have to say about the whole never worn despite the fact that there's proof of them worn drama? I think it's silly because there's been a few earrings out of over 200 that I've posted. I think maybe 3 or 4 that I forgot that I wore. You guys have to realize I have thousands of earrings, and that is my mistake. And every time someone pointed that out to me, like 3 or 4 times, I simply said, I'm sorry. It was a mistake. Regardless, when I realized that, I contact the person who bought the earrings and I do tell them, hey, the earrings were worn. I sanitize them regardless. Do you still want the earrings? Do you want a refund? Or do you want me to send you a surprise pair?
Y'all know what? I did a video over this, and if I can remember, I'll go ahead and link it, or I'll put it at the end. I'll do something, but y'all actually get to see her be her own boss.
I always make sure to do that. The drama's crazy because Depop is meant for people to resell their items, whether that be jewelry, clothes, doesn't even matter. I think that people just like the drama because it's me and it's something to just have fun with. So I think it's a little crazy. Can you link the website? I've been getting into earrings, LOL. It's depop.com. I'm no longer selling, but thank you for the super chat.
This is amazing. People aren't understanding. I haven't seen this thing in so long, but people aren't even understanding. Hey, I'm not selling them anymore. They're like, Amberlynn, I want your earrings, which is just crazy to me.
Yes, Ruby, I agree. Thank you, Phoebe, for joining. Thank you, Charlotte, for
Hi,
joining
Phoebe.
as well.
And Charlotte.
There's nothing wrong with used earrings. You guys don't sanitize your earrings before wearing them. Exactly. And like people were getting onto me because my favorite part, because I have physically showed the earrings in my videos without gloves on.
Now, some things can just be way out of order and way unnecessary, but you know what? She has trolls no matter what she does, so she didn't even think about that.
Now I know it's nitpicking for like, yeah, I didn't tell you that part. I was like, for real?
Okay.
Can you give a shout out to my girlfriend, Ellie? She loves your content and make her day when she gets home from work to watch the stream. Hi, Ellie. I hope you had a good day at work. How are you losing money when you're charging triple the amount for the actual price? It does take a slot of work to run a business, and I'm sure Becky does all the running around. Wrong.
Right. Beck is the one that took the packages all the time. All you did was sit on your butt and package them, and half the ones are just too daggone lazy.
So I have lost money because, like I said, eBay has kicked me out of PayPal. eBay has kicked me out of PayPal. That made no sense. PayPal has kicked me out of PayPal because I was manually putting in so many tracking numbers that they thought I was someone else. They thought I was a robot, scammer, whatever it is. So they sent me a list of things that I need to complete so they could review. I was filling it all out. I had to send a picture of my ID, confirm transactions, etc., etc.
She had to do a little bit of work for once, and she didn't like it.
So I was on the last two things that I needed to do. And one of them was I needed to show them receipts of where I got the supplies that I'm selling. And not only that, but the company that I am selling from, like all the places I've gotten earrings from, which is like 15 places.
Yeah, how do you keep up with those?
Each one of those places, not only do I have to have the receipts, but I have to have their signature saying that they are giving me the supplies to sell.
Amberlynn, did you even read the rules of the website before you started this? Or was this something you just jumped into and went willy-nilly with and ended up in this situation?
Or else I don't get the money. And I said, what? So I have money in my PayPal that I will not be able to get. I have already contacted PayPal. There is nothing I could do about it. So that's the first thing. I have received $0 from selling the earrings. It sucks. People paid for them, so they're still getting them. I'm totally fine with that. I was even thinking about doing some giveaways, actually, because I feel bad.
You got yourself in trouble and all these people are trying to buy your earrings and you're just like, oops, my bad. I didn't know what I was doing, so I got to try to fix it. I'll just do a giveaway. Did that ever happen? No.
About the whole situation. I just feel bad that there's a lot of people who wanted to buy it and now they don't get to because I'm not going to sell anymore. So not only that, but since I haven't received any of the money, I had to pay for the shipping. I'm having to pay for the shipping for over 200 packages. And the lowest shipping price that I have gotten was $4.50.
Did you not charge shipping to the actual customers? Did you not do a flatline shipping rate or something like that? Because it is possible. I don't understand that. Okay, I'm asking questions, and when it comes to Amberlynn, I know not to be asking questions.
So $4.50 times, let's say 220 is a lot. Not only that, but the price in the earrings that I've spent already. And my favorite part, Depop takes 10% per order. If you guys knew how many times my bank has texted me with fraud alerts because of how many times Depop has sent out or has taken money from my account over 200 times.
Once again, complaining about the daggum bank. Go get a different one. I think you got a different one when you moved to Oklahoma, but I wouldn't have this many problems with mine.
Yeah. So I've had to contact the fraud center repeatedly So I'm in the negatives. Not only that, but I bought a bunch of inventory. It is a lot. I thought it was going to be easier than this. These are things that you can't just Google, hey, how to run a business, learning how to run a business. These are things that, technicalities that have happened within it that I didn't expect. Normal people don't expect.
You can't talk about normal people. No, because normal people would do their research into it. They'd read the fine lines, and they wouldn't have to go on Google and say, how do I do this? Because Google is not all the ways the answer. But you know what? She goes to Dr. Google, so it's about par.
So it's been stressful, and I'm just going to put it behind me. You know, it's no one's fault but my own. Slightly PayPal's because, hi, I'm definitely a person just putting in tracking information.
Which they said you had to do.
Yeah. So it's...
Then you do it, and then they do that to you. It makes no sense, man.
Yeah. It's been, yeah, I've been very stressed the last week, and I have tried my hardest to hold it together, but the last few days I have been ripped to shreds about selling my earrings, and that has just made it so much worse.
She knows people go into her comments, even whenever she's in live stream. People go in her comments and they give her a hard time. She could not be, okay, yeah, she could. But I was going to say she could not be so dense to think that, you know, haters and trolls would not buy them or just go ahead and just leave reviews of just negativity. You gotta be insane to think that they're not gonna do that. But then again, I think, okay, we are talking about Amberlynn, so yeah, no, Janet, shut up.
People have talked very bad and down to me about the pricing of my earrings because I'm not trying to be mean, but there's a large portion of people who don't understand that when you buy from vendors, which is where I get a lot of my earrings, you're buying to profit. So any boutique that you see online where they do not hand make their own jewelry or items, clothing, purses, whatever it may be, it's because they're buying from vendors bulk to sell and to price it higher.
Okay, Amberlynn's like, I'm gonna sell these as whatever price I want to sell them because my name is attached. Because she knows she has a good one, right?
And I just think a lot of people don't understand that. And I don't know how to explain it without sounding rude. You know, like a pair of earrings that I have bought, let's just say an example, was $4 that I bought. And then I'm selling it for $7.50. So not only is Depop taking 10% of that,
Jeez.
but when I use
You hear Beck in the back. Jeez! I guess Beck had nothing to do with this. Well, if Beck would have, maybe things would have gone smoother.
PayPal, they're also taking a fee. And when you sell on Depop, you're also having to pay taxes at the end of the year because I had to fill out a tax thing. It is, by me selling it for $7.50, in actuality, what I am making for me to spend on whatever I want to put in my bank for my own, and that's that, I'm probably only getting $1. So,
Which means she wants to charge a lot more for them because she didn't think about that in the beginning. And it just kind of nipped her in the bud in the end.
a lot of people don't understand that, which I understand that they don't understand because A, they've never been taught. They've never been interested in stuff like this. So it's okay. I understand the confusion.
No, you don't. No, you don't, because we wouldn't be in this situation talking about this right now. Nope.
But it feels so good to say I'm just done. I'm so done. And I was so excited at one point. And now I'm just like over it. So, have you ever thought about Mercari? I saw in there. It's so easy. Thank you, Dawn, for the super chat. Girl, I'm just done with selling things. Unless I start a yard sale somewhere, I just can't anymore. I am so stressed out.
Once again, she's saying, I had to do something. I don't want to do it, so I ain't going to do it no more.
Would love earrings made by you? That would be amazing. That would be pretty cool, as long as I'm not the one having to ship it and all that.
So you say that you like doing the packaging and things like that, but you just don't want to ship it. So if you don't want to ship it, was it the cost of shipping? What was it? I don't get it. You didn't like packaging them? You make no sense.
Glad you owned up to it. That is awesome. Hey, Amber, no hate, as I am rooting for you. But if you were as passionate as you had previously said, surely you would have found a way around to make it work.
She's tried everything, believe you me.
You guys, yesterday I cried probably 50% of the day, which is a lot for me because lately I've been numb to everything because I've been so stressed. And Becky, I've discovered something that really helps. She put her forehead to mine. Remember, babe? Mm-hmm. And we just looked in each other's eyes and she goes, that is the most comfortable feeling. And it really was.
Now remember, Amberlynn likes to say her and Beck weren't in a relationship. They never kissed, they never hugged, they never did any of that. Kind of fun.
It just made me feel so much better. I was having so much anxiety and I've tried literally everything to make this work. Yeah, it's just been crazy. Hello, my cats love you. I would love to buy your earrings, but I'm worried about the shipping cost. Thank you, Charlotte.
She's never going to convince people in this chat, hey, I'm not going to sell anymore. She ain't doing a very good job.
I'm just not selling them anymore. I'm sorry. You can buy books and online lessons to learn how to make basic jewelry. I might have to try. Becky looks sad.
I'm not sad, I promise. I'm just listening.
She's probably frustrated from all this.
I'm frustrated, yeah. I'm frustrated for her because she put so much time and effort into doing this, and not only are people trying to ruin it for her, but PayPal and Depop are being psychos.
Beck's like, I'm tired of listening to this. I'm done with this. I just want it over with.
Oh, and my favorite part is, I bought new backs for earrings. I bought little thingies that you put the earrings in. I bought wrapping. I bought stickers and thank you cards. And as a whole, I spent over $200 on all of that.
You bought so much inventory not thinking about what the outcome might be. You didn't even start slow and just go into it. No, you just jumped right in, and now look at the situation you're in.
I have lost a lot of money doing this, and it makes me sad. It genuinely makes me sad because this is something I really wanted to do. It is what it is. What does Becky's shirt say?
Oh, it's all in your head.
It's all in your head. I wish.
It's all in your head.
Is that one of the ones I got you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I bought her a bunch of shirts.
Ago.
Yeah. Upwards like 8 months ago.
Yeah.
I surprised her with a bunch of t-shirts and they were all pretty rad.
Give me my pat on my back. I did something good for once.
You know it. I bought so many earrings from charity shops. I just sanitize when I get them. Exactly. People who work at Goodwill or something, they're not just sitting there sanitizing earrings all day. Mm-hmm. Like usually you buy a pair and you sanitize them yourselves. I mean, that's true.
She's kind of just like, you know what? I didn't want to have to do extra work, so you can do that at home by yourself.
Let's see. Thank you, Charlotte. Hello, Phoebe and Mark. He's staying up late to watch this with me. Aw.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy.
Hi, Nia. Do you ever fear going to hell?
No. She don't. Look at her actions. That was just funny.
I don't believe in that. Babe?
I mean, I look at it like this. I was raised very religious, and my feelings and thoughts have definitely changed with some reflection and reading. So,
If this part lasts too long, because I don't like getting into subjects like this, I'm just going to cut it out for you.
long story short, no. I don't think I'm going to hell.
I don't think you are either.
Unless I do something really bad.
You're a good person, babe. So if there is a hell, you ain't there, sis. But if there is a hell, I'll be sitting next to Lil
Uzi Vert or whoever he's called.
Lil Nas,
Lil Nas.
babe.
She automatically assumes where somebody is. Miss Amberlynn. No, ma'am, we don't do that.
Jamie said, shocker that she didn't follow through. Always the audience's fault. Clearly you missed what I just said for the last 15 minutes.
I don't think that.
Clearly you had no idea what you were doing, and clearly you failed at this.
Person was listening at all.
No. Sounds like a lot of bullshit. It was. Is the work Becky makes on her Instagram her job? Yes. She's an artist.
And doing live streams with you were supposed to be their job, but you didn't pay for it. So, yeah, we're going to go in and out because this is a retro.
Do you believe in karma? Maybe it's your turn. Maybe.
But karma for what? What did you do?
I don't know. You literally can't handle anything that requires adulting. This is a nice roof over my head.
Yeah.
Who pays the bills?
You smart donkey's butt. Because you have everything automatically debited. Maybe Beck even set that up. Beck probably did that for you, so you ain't got to worry about it. So technically, not you.
And they're gonna say we pay them for you.
No, I'm saying like I sit there and I manually pay bills and I do appointments and I adult.
I'm just saying I've already had someone say that to me.
What?
I was like, you don't pay my bills, and they're like, actually I do, and I'm just like, we would be just fine without your views. So go on somewhere.
Told y'all to watch out for Beck. Beck ain't having it.
Yeah. What reaction channel do you not like? Pulpy Syntax.
I don't know who that is, and I don't care.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
I got better.
You
things
must
to do.
be able to get the money from PayPal. That's crazy. It's your money. Exactly. Y'all, reaction channels are frauds. 100%.
Talk about stealing people's content.
Dang, Beck, get it. Put your feelings out there for everybody to hear.
Charlotte said, girl, I want you to succeed, but I feel like you wouldn't succeed in the real world. If you're passionate, you wouldn't give up and find a way to make it work.
But we have both survived in the real world. I mean, what do you think that we did before YouTube was a thing?
Please, you cannot say that Amberlynn survived in the real world. Not once. She went from Crystal's house, Crystal's parents, then she went straight into Destiny, then she went straight into Beck, and then she went in straight into Wifey, and, she's just now on her own. But no, she didn't survive the real world. She barely even worked.
And you wouldn't believe the stuff I went through, especially as a teenager and a child. That's the real world.
Oh, no, ma'am, you don't know what the real world actually is, but you know what? Foster care is your identity.
The real world isn't, never mind. I don't want to offend anyone, but I have tried everything to make this work. It has been the most stressful week. And if just this week is this stressful, I don't want to do it. And I don't want trolls to be buying my earrings.
That's the only reason they were buying, was to give a bad review.
There has been so many wonderful people who have bought my earrings, and I'm so grateful, and you guys are the sweetest. But there are those people who want to ruin everything for me, and I'm not going to give them the chance.
You already gave them the chance, Amberlynn, but you know what? You did all this on your own. They didn't even have to put forth any effort to ruin you.
I'm just not. It is what it is. I am buying wholesale, honey. I buy from a wholesale website. What a weird story someone would make up. I believe you, Amber. I don't understand how people are being such assholes. Thank you, fart ass fart. I love your username. Oh my god, the bored housewife. I just now saw this because I'm way behind. She has to pay a seller's fee, shipping material fees, time for listening and shipping, gas to drive to USPS, and when you break it down, sometimes you don't break even.
Well, that actually happens in a lot of things that you do in life. Miss Amberlynn, you do not know reality no matter what you say.
This is the same if you sell on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. Need to think beyond just the price of the earrings. Exactly. Yeah. And this sounds pathetic, but again, thank you so much for the super chat. Wow, you did not have to do that. I set my alarm the other day for 3 hours, and it took me 3 hours to just package 12 orders.
Be thankful you got 12 orders and you're just sad because you had to do 3 hours of work.
Yeah.
I'm literally...
Whenever... Not to interrupt you, babe.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Whenever we sat there for hours, and she didn't want me to touch any of it because this girl is a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like that. To the point where she will freak out over the smallest little imperfection.
Yeah.
I love her to death. But let me tell you, that review of that person who said she didn't wrap it, there was only one piece of bubble wrap. Lies.
Well, there is one piece of bubble wrap.
Ooh, Beck's getting into it. We can just say, go, Beck. I think it's funny. When Beck overtalks Amberlynn, funniest stuff ever.
It's about this long.
Yes, but
I fold it in half.
You wrapped the other stuff.
Yeah. I fold the bubble wrap in half so it's double. I put it behind the backs of the earrings, which is in a bubble wrapped thing. They're over there, so I can't get them. Already, they're just lying, especially the crust on the ear part. I'm like, girl, please. Yeah. You're crazy.
It sounds to me like she bought way too much stuff to actually package these earrings and take care of these earrings, especially the ones that are just acrylic that don't really have a chance of breaking. Yeah, I don't see the necessity of all the stuff she's talking that she actually purchased. No, ma'am.
But yeah, it also took her a long time to just do 14.
Yeah, it takes me forever. And I enjoyed actually the packing process, so I'm not complaining. It was therapeutic, really. I had a whole assembly line going for myself, and I did enjoy it. It was fun.
Here's an idea. Why didn't you vlog that? You didn't vlog any of this stuff. You know, you'd vlog how you felt, but not you actually putting them together and getting them out. Then people couldn't say, hey, you're not packaging them correctly. It would already be done and seen on a vlog.
Charlotte, I am buying in bulk. The largest, this is embarrassing. You can ask Becky. The largest order I've ever bought of earrings was over 400 pairs. And it was from this wholesale website. It is what it is. How else do you think I have so many earrings, you guys?
Yeah.
I ain't getting those from Walmart, honey. Walmart, like, never switches out their earrings, like, ever.
Also, I want to add that I've started, if you have ordered something from me, a commission, a box, or anything like that, I throw in a little sticker that I made.
Oh, I forgot Beck was doing their own kind of business on the side and having to, take a little bit of money in because Amberlynn was being cheap whenever it came down to Beck.
She did.
And it's just, I took this thank you card. I bought a pack of thank you cards. And I was writing in them, I sent a few off, whatever. And I'm just like, this thank you card is just way too plain. So I just sat there and made a whole thing out of it. And yeah, I'm using it as a sticker now.
She made a whole thing.
I made a whole thing.
So Beck's going, I put effort into mine. I did something personalized, so I got the chang the right way. Amberlynn didn't do that. She just got to throw stuff together and put it in an envelope and ship it off.
Anyway.
Let's see. Used or pre-purchased earrings don't increase in price over time. No, never said they did. Becky, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Okay, all day long. Let's see. I got up. I did the dishes. I set our ice maker up because we don't have room in our fridge for ice. And then I lit a candle, changed all the wax melts, sat down, started painting, and started watching Hunter x Hunter. Yeah.
So they did everything around the house while Amberlynn sat on her butt. About par.
She's been busy.
Yes.
I've been busy getting ready. Becky looks bored. I feel free, girl. I am too.
Pure honesty.
Is that mayo?
I'm sorry, babe.
Ew. I hate mayonnaise. It's so disgusting. Literally, like, disgusting.
But you make $0 from them sitting in your drawers forever, so it's still a net gain.
No, because actually what she'll do is just get them away to Goodwill or somebody like that. She won't hang on to them. We've seen it happen way too many times before.
Huh?
No, I've just explained to you guys that I've lost over $700 by doing this.
Hi, Mira.
And I have not received any of the money, which is okay. It's fine. I'm just stressed.
Have a good day at work, Mel.
Is it super hot there now? No.
I would never say, never. Me being me, I don't know about you, but I would never say, it's okay, I ain't got the money. Yeah, that money and just sit there. I don't need it. Bull crap.
You think so?
It's in the 80s.
Oh. LOL, boohoo, the woman who bragged about making $20,000 a month is now complaining about money. How pathetic.
Man, I didn't include the chat in all of this because I was like, we're doing good just by this. I have no idea. If she's reading them out, that's good enough for me.
When did you brag?
And when did I complain?
Oh, Kitty Squad's back.
Oh, they hood rat.
Yeah, they hood rat.
Why are people spending money to be negative? I don't know. Thank you, bitch puddin' blam, for becoming a member. A stream queen, yes.
There is absolutely no way I can edit any kind of cuss words out of this because even usernames are inappropriate.
Is there any way to turn off super chat so it truly is members only? I do not know. I'll have to look into that. Let's see. The only thing you're consistent at is putting out minimal effort content. All you do is complain and blame everyone else. Admit you're just lazy.
Did you see that eye roll? I can't. I can't.
That's just your opinion, Alice Cat. Because I don't think so.
Laziness is not what I've been doing for the last week.
No.
No, it's a lifestyle for you. It is actually a personality trait that you have. It's just pure out laziness.
We've been just on a constant go.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's talking about your videos, like literally look at everybody else's videos. They're pretty much just doing the same thing. Oh, look what coffee I'm having for breakfast. This is the book I'm reading. Look how pretty it is outside today. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, it's the same thing that I could be doing.
Beck's just gonna crack me up this entire time. Because usually it is Amberlynn talking over Beck. That's what Amberlynn always did. No, Beck ain't having it.
It's just you guys get to listen to her talk and watch her life. And if you don't want to be here to watch it, then you don't have to be.
You were buying from Target, Walmart, not vendors. Stop. Yes, I was. I bought from a wholesale. Okay. I bought from a wholesale website quite a few times. This website in particular advertises for companies or small businesses or people like me to plop their name on their products and resell it for profit.
Oh, I remember this because they were calling her out about Alibaba, Shein, Temu, and a couple of other things. Yeah, they were calling her out over that because she said she couldn't afford Walmart earrings, sending those out because she'd have to charge so much and people wouldn't pay for them.
So, I just think that people need to stop twisting the narrative that I'm trying to put out, that I'm trying to share my story and what I do.
You always flip the daggum narrative, so nobody's gonna pay attention to what you have to say.
I don't know why people constantly want to do that. I have to sit here and defend myself time and time again over things that don't need defending, because I'm sitting here and telling you I have bought these things from a wholesale website where they're made for you to buy them so you can sell them for profit from your own company. Thank you, Maddie, for becoming a stream queen.
Amberlynn is getting frustrated to her beyond point of frustration.
No shade. Having a small business that loses money can be beneficial for those that make a decent living. Just saying, look up the benefits. You're sad because you lost money. That's all you care about. It's okay to be that way. If I was sad because I lost money, then I wouldn't want to be doing a giveaway for free of earrings to some people who wanted to buy earrings that they didn't get to.
Prove it. What proof do you have? We know the whole ring escapade that you had, but we ain't heard anything about the earrings.
That doesn't make sense. I get so frustrated when people literally put words in my mouth. I'm not sad I lost money. I'm sad that I wanted to take a venture and start something new, and every turn I made, something wrong happened.
Yeah, it was almost like a sign from the universe saying, you don't need to do this.
And the minute I decided not to do it,
you felt so much better.
I felt like a completely different person.
You look like a completely different person. I think that was the first time I've seen you actually really smile in a few days.
I know. It's crazy.
No, ma'am. Amberlynn's going, yes, I ain't got to do any extra work. She's so used to just sitting on her butt doing absolutely nothing. When her arms have to move, maybe her arms couldn't take it no more, because you got to have them muscles, you know.
Can you say hi to my hubby, Cody? He has COVID right now. Oh no, feel better. It makes me sad. Please feel better.
Empath Lynn doesn't exist.
Amber, I am confused with this negativity in the comments. Me too.
Yeah, it wasn't this bad last week, was it?
Sorry, I just got here, but are you still going to ship the ones that you have been listed and sold? Yes. I still have a ton to do, and I'm totally still going to send those. Yes.
But she's going to do it on her own time, when she's ready to do it and how she's ready to do it. So y'all may be waiting a long time.
PayPal allows sales, which is upselling or reselling. People are doing it with Reid. It isn't against rules, but a lot of companies are fighting against individual resellers. Of course they are. Have you seen the show The Real World on MTV? Yes. I love it.
My sisters were watching the old school ones.
I need to take a drink. I'm thirsty. Hold on.
I remember watching that whenever I was younger. that place is my age. Yeah, I'm an old lady.
Growing up, they were watching like The Real World and gosh, what's the other one?
The Challenge? Road Rules.
Road Rules.
Yeah.
I'm yawning. Y'all better not be. Y'all need to stay here with me. Get some pump. Do something. Get you some caffeine going. Just get up and move, or listen to me in the background. Whatever you gotta do, y'all just stay right where you at. You understand? I know. She gets boring. I get it.
Hi, Ozzy. Welcome. Let's see. Religion kills and ruins society.
Yeah, religion does seem to play a pretty nasty part in a lot of things.
I love you, and it sounds weird, but your voice really helps me get asleep. So I'm wondering if you'll do any more sales or merch. Well, I hate my voice. I'm glad it helps you.
No, she does not do merch because it takes effort. Y'all need to learn that word, effort. If it takes any kind of effort, it's not going to happen on Amberlynn's side.
If I'll do any more sales or merch. No. No. I will not.
Wait, you won't even do merch? Ever?
I'm good. I don't want people to buy anything from me ever again. I'm just done. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice your shirt. It's so cute. Torrid, I want one. So this is what it looks like. And then the rest is black.
She did a live one time where she leaned back and she goes, "Oh, this is my dum-dum."
Sleeves are like this. I'm wearing some snake earrings. Never worn until now.
You were excited to wear those too.
Yeah, they're super cute. There's a bunch of diamonds. I would have sold these for like 11 because they're so pretty, like so many diamonds. Okay. So,
$11, but would you have put shipping on the buyer, or were you putting shipping on yourself? You got to use a little bit of common sense here.
what were we talking about? Oh, the shirt. It's from, hold on. Oh, I don't have my phone.
I don't have it.
Glitzy Girls. There we go. Also, the reason PayPal is holding your money is probably because it's a business transaction. No, they told me why they were holding it. They said I was manually putting in almost 50. Excuse me. Ooh, I don't like burping online. I was manually putting like 50 tracking numbers in, and then an alert came up. They thought I was a robot. It's like this whole thing. It's so annoying.
Seems like it's a protection thing again, for you, so that you don't have to worry about anybody getting in your account and doing things they shouldn't be doing. So I don't know how all that works, but that's what it kind of sounds like.
Sending you and Becky positive vibes. Keep your head up and focus on your goals. Thank you so much, Journey Damper.
If you always keep your head up, people can't see your double chin.
Welcome, Deanna. I bet 100% my childhood was way more horrible than yours. Who says that?
Are you really going to be one of them kind of people?
Who
My story is
says
worse than
that?
yours.
Amberlynn Reid is one that will say that.
Who says that? That's scary.
That's like literally telling somebody my pain is worse than yours. You really don't know what people feel because you're not them. Y'all don't know what she went through because you weren't there. I wasn't there, but I've literally talked to the people and they've confirmed all these things that she's told you.
Oh, no, Beck. You're not going to sit here and say that all that is truth. Nope, because then you'd be admitting to things that are not good to admit to.
Yeah. But you charge $5 for shipping. No, I charge $4 for shipping.
Okay, that answers my shipping question, but is it always $4 since you were complaining that it cost you $4.99 to ship? I think it was $4.99. So are you even charging the full shipping price or just a basic? See, I don't even have to worry about this, but you got me asking all kinds of questions. Maybe I need to go to Google.
So that's that. Amber looks like she's dying inside anytime someone other than her is speaking. I have an ugly resting face. Okay. So when Becky's speaking, I look like I'm just chilling.
I do too. Somebody said I looked sad earlier. I was just listening.
Next time you talk, don't worry. Does Becky ship to the UK? Aren't you trying not to do out of country?
Yeah, I'm trying not to do out of country because I did have an international. I sent something internationally.
Do you see that look on Amberlynn's face? She's already given away something. She needs to calm her butt down because she's like, Beck did something wrong.
And it costed almost just as much as what I charged for it.
Yeah.
And then I had to ask the person to help with shipping, which shipping itself was like $30-something.
Oh my God.
And I only
not to look dead inside.
And I mean,
You are a smart donkey's butt. I tell you something, you ain't making this any better, Amberlynn.
of course, I didn't ask them to pay $33. You know, I was just like, hey, can you help me out? You know, so I think they sent me like 15 or 20
Yeah.
to help me out with the
Shipping's
shipping.
crazy.
Yeah, I know. It was literally a box with nothing inside it, with bubble wrap in a cardboard box. Why is that costing me $30? Thank God it was nothing that had no weight to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Beck didn't do their research either. See, this is what happens.
That brand or company who manufactured those earrings did not give you legal definition to distribute. That's false. It's a wholesale company
And that's why
that
they do it.
advertises to plop your brand on their items to sell them. Thank you, Jude Willis, for the super chat. That doesn't say anything.
See, they used to clean up during these whole public live streams. Oh, they made so much money. So I don't even understand why she's doing members.
Even membership, she only reads super chat. This is so false. I'm sitting here reading like everything. That's why I'm so behind. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna be honest. I constantly feel like I have to defend myself. My super chats, my chats, my live streams are never fun, ever, because of this.
Then why do you do them? Even still today, you do them. Oh yeah, it's for the ching ching.
I purposely made it to where it's just membership because I honestly didn't think that people were going to become members just to be asses. And
What's bad is she doesn't even remember this season where it came down to haters joined her memberships. And she can't remember back this far to where haters joined their memberships. Right now, haters join the memberships. It's a pattern.
to be attacked constantly and constantly and constantly and constantly, it makes me seem like a bitch. I literally just want to come on here and have a good time.
But they don't want that. They don't ever want that for you.
And then I get called a bitch and that I'm rude to my viewers. I'm rude to those who are rude to me.
Yeah.
Like that's
how life works, you guys. I mean, typically face to face, it's turn the other cheek. But whenever it's just constantly, you got to stick up for yourself at some point.
Why did it take you so long, Beck? Huh? It took you forever to stick up for yourself, so you don't need me talking right now.
Can you say hi to Leanne and Glenda? Love you guys. We love you. Sending love to you and Becky. Sorry about the loss in your family. I lost my ma'am to cancer in 2018. She was young. It's nice that Amberlynn supports you.
Thank you.
And we're sorry about your loss.
Yes.
You can't reason with stupid. True. Is Becky sitting in a hole? Yeah. She's way back.
It's this little comfy little corner in the seat, the couch here.
Becky, watch Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah, I know. I've heard a lot about that show.
And this is what I'm talking about. Amberlynn always says that she's so daggum big in these live streams. If she would trade spaces with Beck, look at how small Beck looks. She's in a hole back there. Amberlynn would be the one that looks smaller, but she's got to have front row seats.
No one is to blame. You just didn't have a sustainable business model. Okay. Why can't you pronounce inventory? Am I saying it wrong?
Inventory?
Inventory? I don't know.
Maybe you said it weird. Would not shock me whatsoever if you did.
Hags to Witches. Welcome to Stream Queens. Woo!
I think she turned off memberships after she quit doing the live stream session because she really sucks at doing live streams by herself.
Becky is hilarious. Ain't that the truth?
I'm cheesy.
Becky just roasted Amberlynn.
How?
When? I want to hear it. I want to hear it over.
Roasted?
Thank you, Kay. Welcome to Stream Queens. Woo! Do you have similar earrings like the ones you're wearing to sell? Those are pretty. Thank you so much for the super chat. I am no longer selling earrings. And yeah, I'm sure I have similar. I have so many earrings and I have bought so many more that are on their way from 2 different wholesale sites. So back to hoarding earrings. Woo.
You should have just got it up and going. You should have just sent out just a few. You should have just did your whole business plan and business model up front of what you plan to do, how much it was going to cost you. You should have done all that, but you didn't do all that. Why? Because you don't like effort.
I wanted those smiley face earrings. Oh my God, you did. I'm so sorry. You always compare yourself to 2 other YouTubers, but diff is people aren't watching them. They're watching you. You may have been working hard for a week, but what about all the other weeks? Huh?
She's so dense she don't get it. You worked hard for 1 week, and the rest of it you slacked off.
That made no sense.
And confusion. What kind of stuff has Becky been making for commissions?
I'm working on Pride boxes right now. And soon I am going to be starting on the magnets. That's what I've been working on. Also, I finished a drawing for someone. But they had ordered that drawing a while back. So I finally finished it for them. I'm thinking once I am done with the boxes, I'm going to open back up the drawing commissions. While I'm doing the magnets, because the magnets aren't gonna be very hard.
Yeah, I remember back at this time when Beck wasn't getting the orders out fast enough and was getting a bunch of complaints about it. Now I remember.
I think.
Yeah, but babe, your boxes, obsessed. You're gonna have to make me one. Do I have to pay you? How much I gotta pay you?
And 50 kisses.
Thank you, Ashley Nicole. Can you wish my husband Mitch a happy B-Day? Happy birthday, Mitch.
Happy birthday.
Have a
Mitch.
good one.
See, in these live streams, you can tell there were people that enjoyed Amberlynn. They loved talking to Amberlynn. They wanted to see her live. And so she has fans out there. It's just how she treats them is horrible.
You can't Google how to run a business, although you definitely can. You can even read a book about it. Thanks for the super chat. They sell portable mini sterilization machines on Amazon. That might be helpful for you. Thank you for the super chat. I'm no longer selling. Thank you, Tiffany Twisted, for becoming a stream queen.
See, Amberlynn's getting frustrated. She's like, I'm not doing it anymore. Quit talking to me. Quit asking me. I'm done.
I really like you both, and I'm so happy, refreshed that you are so honest about all of this. Thank you. I did not want to come on here and share it. I just wanted to simply tell people, hey, I'm done. I'm over it. But I felt like I had to give an explanation over the whole thing. So
You're not doing a good job because everybody's not understanding you.
yeah, 700 is nothing. I mean, to some people it's nothing. I feel like it's a very large chunk of money.
Money's money.
Especially because I've lost over 200 pairs of earrings that I won't be getting any money for, which is okay. It's just part of the frustration is all it is.
I guess it really depends on how you grew up if $700 is money.
Yeah.
Missy, ma'am, it's not okay to most people. It really isn't. Most business owners would be like, crap, I have all this inventory. I got to get rid of it. How am I going to do it? They would find ways around it. Not you.
Ruby said, people can choose to start projects and then end them if they don't work out. That doesn't mean they're lazy. Very true. Very, very true.
Nah, I just think Amberlynn gave up because it got too difficult. She didn't want to put any more effort into it. She says literally. I can't even say it. And I say effort.
Tiffany, I'm an online reseller, so if you want help or advice, just ask. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dandelion's Revenge, for the super chat. Always nice to see your enabler with you. Huh. Where?
Oh, don't you even act like that. You know, and so does Beck.
Hi, Ashley Howell. Welcome. People are so annoying. So many TikTok small businesses are just buying things from AliExpress and reselling them in pretty packages with lip gloss. Bingo was his name-o. B-I-N-G-O. B-I-N-G-O.
Well, yeah, because these people who are saying these things to you don't care that you're doing those things.
Yeah.
They care because it's you.
And people bought the earrings just because it's Amberlynn. So you can't go one way and say it's all the haters' fault. No, you have to include the ones that actually like Amberlynn.
And my favorite part about all of this is, remember how people were getting on to you? You're a small little business that is great at what they do. But they were getting on to you. That's copyright. I just watched a TikTok of this person who draws big paintings of the things that you draw, like the characters of SpongeBob or whatever. And they have hundreds of thousands of followers and no one says anything to them. And they sell them.
Yeah, I know.
It's just because it's us. And you don't deserve that.
Unfortunately, when you're with Amberlynn, you get stuck with all of Amberlynn's haters.
Like on your titty. You don't deserve that. You're one of the most kind-hearted people.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't care about the whole copyrighted thing anyway, because...
But that's your niche.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm not here particularly stealing somebody else's work. I mean, like, this is mine.
Yeah.
I made this. I came up with this character. No.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that. So I really don't care if people are like, well, I'm going to contact because you're selling their stuff. Go ahead. They're probably not going to get back to you.
It just makes me so sad
care.
for you.
Oh, Amberlynn's doing this fake pity crap. That's all she's doing. She's like, you need to get your own daggum money, so I ain't got to give you nothing.
Because it's like every time we find something that could potentially make us happy, it's like ripped from us.
Yeah.
Because of trolls.
Yeah, but it's always going to be that way.
Always. I mean...
This was not ripped from you because of trolls. You're the one that did this to yourself. Don't blame this on anybody else.
That's why earlier, whenever you were getting really upset over, like, some of the trolls, I'm sitting here thinking, we just need to ignore them because they're never going to stop. And you're never going to convince them otherwise.
Yeah. So. Like, I used to get a lot of good exercise practicing those TikTok dances. Mm-hmm. Like, because I would have to redo it like a million times. And I had to stop doing those. And I found those so fun. But the fat shaming was on such a whole other level that I couldn't even, like... I normally don't care what people say about my body because I know it is nasty. Like, I completely get it. Like, gross. But the fat shaming was so bad.
Tiki-talkie wasn't even that bad to her. No, ma'am. Even to this day, you will turn your comments off on certain videos, or you'll let people see certain videos and then delete them. So don't you even start. You got supporters over there that don't even know the crap that you do over here on YouTube, so they don't know they're supposed to dislike you.
Like, I can't even dance on TikTok anymore because the trolls followed me there. It's so crazy.
Or the trolls were already there and you just happened to come up and it's like, hey, here she is.
Becky, you are such a talented artist. Get a tattoo kit and do that.
That would be cool.
No.
You want me to be a tattoo artist?
No, not the needles.
Hey, you leave Beck alone. Don't you be telling Beck they can do something and not do something. Just because you're scared of something don't mean nothing.
I'll just use you as a practice canvas and you could just have a bunch of cool, semi-okay tattoos.
It's not a sign of the universe. You didn't do your research before you took on a venture. I did do my research. I think you missed the beginning of the chat.
I didn't miss the beginning of the chat. And no, you did not do your research.
Thank you, Toasted One. Beauty, welcome to the stream, Queens.
Oh, hi. Hi, Chantel.
We love you. We love you
do.
so much.
Yeah, you don't say his name. No, you just don't say the dude's name because he'll come after you. But this was before Amberlynn went into his chat and gave him some props. because then Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn got into it and they no longer talk. There you go. Short little intro to Foodie Booty. Foodie Beauty! There you go.
Who knew childhood trauma was a competition, right? Let's see. I'm trying to catch up a little bit, okay? Thank you, Lee, for the super chat. Well, super sticker. Any new hobbies or interests you're going to pursue this year?
I'm going to learn how to make beats on a keyboard.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying beads, and then I had to process beats.
Beats.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
I'm going to learn to make beats.
That sounds fun.
If Beck succeeds in that, then Amberlynn is going to get jealous because Amberlynn flopped. Yeah, and she's not going to let Beck have any kind of spotlight.
I think you're going to do good on that.
I have the keyboard. I can't figure out how to register it and set it up. I'm struggling.
I'm excited. And then maybe I can sing.
Quit yawning. Don't even start that yawning. You make everybody bored anyway, so quit yawning.
Maybe.
Rap.
Maybe we can, you know. And then it turns out to be like the alien from The Fifth Element. Oh.
I don't know what that was, you guys. I'm glad I got a pair of earrings from you. Sorry it was a stressful experience. Oh, it's okay. I'm glad you got a pair. I hope you like them. Did I send them to you yet? See, I don't know. There's just so many.
And Miss Amberlynn didn't get on the ball to send them out either. She's like, I'll do it when I'm ready.
I'm guessing I have a trip to make tomorrow, huh?
Becky needs her own channel so she can leave you.
That's not going to happen.
It did happen. Oh, did it ever happen?
We're going to thrive together.
Oh.
Forever and ever.
Oh. I didn't get the memo.
Trust me, I've had people try to hit me up in the past, and I'm just like, nope.
Absolutely not. Oh my God. I just skipped a bunch of stuff.
Did you?
Shit. Hold on.
Where's the iPad Beck usually has? Is this before Beck had it? I guess. But it was a lot more interesting at that point.
Finger slip.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm so behind. Okay, hold.
Well, yeah, it's because you went on like a 20-minute rant earlier.
Thank you. Thank you, Beck.
I did what, ma'am?
You went on a 20-minute rant.
Okay. All right, you guys. Hold on. Welcome, Kitty Squad, to Stream Queens. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Becky, I'd love to buy some art from you. Would you be willing to draw or paint my baby leopard tortoise for me? He's my baby.
Yeah, I can try if you send me a message on my Instagram.
I don't have a lot, but I want to send positivity. Thank you so much, Erica. I want to know happy stuff.
Erica.
Any fun updates on the wedding?
Ooh, I forgot that they were engaged at this point with that not so expensive ring that Amberlynn tried to pass off as being a very expensive ring. And then when she went to sell it, everybody told her, or they found out that that ring's not worth what Amberlynn said it was. Yeah, that happened.
That's secretive. No one gets to know.
But yeah, no, we haven't actually talked about it really.
Nope.
We already kind of know most of what we want to do.
Y'all didn't talk about it because Beck didn't want to go through with it in the first place. Beck was like, here's your ring. Shut up.
Thank you, Jamie, for the super chat. Sorry, I'm like really trying to like catch up. I don't care what people say about you, Amberlynn. If I can't think you're cute and I love your face when Becky was talking. Love you, girls. Aw, we love you. Thank you for the support. We love Becky. Going out of business, Lynn. Okay. Just kidding. Becky loves you too. Sure. I can't tell if that was a hate comment or not. Like sometimes I just don't know.
You just learn to smile and you learn to heart them all because every opinion counts.
How does everyone think Shein gets their clothes? It's all wholesale stuff with a new label put on. I don't know why everyone is so quick to judge Amber. Thank you, Jessica. Oh my God. Yes. I tried to explain this because someone was like, you have the same pair of earrings as Shein does. And I'm like, we buy from the same wholesale then. Like, I don't know. Because I didn't get them from Shein. But yeah, that's exactly what Shein does. Exactly what Shein does.
Miss Amberlynn sitting over here going, Shin succeeds, so why can't I succeed? Yeah, I think I can do this too. She learned fast, didn't she?
Can you weigh your head? Nah. Do the TikTok dances. Don't listen to nor read what they have to say. Do what makes you happy. It's so much easier said than done. Live for you, not the trolls. True. Love the makeup, Becky. I wondered what you thought of my art on Instagram. Feels to heels. Thanks for the follow. I love your art.
Feels to heels. Did I go look that up?
Thank you for the super chat. She's going to look now. I literally live to watch you and Becky. Thank you, meh.
See, when these things were public, there was a lot more people talking to her. So if she would make these things public and not behind a wall, but the thing is, she wants to put them behind the wall so that she can smack talk, because she thinks not everybody's going to hear all the stuff that she says. Just saying, because I'm thinking about joining, okay? I really am.
Rachel, welcome to Stream Queens. Keep the hate in the super chats. I hate reading it constantly, so just waste your $1 every time. I'm not even subbed. But God, yeah. Thank you, Manny. Keep pushing. F the haters.
Oh, wow.
I'm catching up. I'm doing this. I'm catching up. I wasn't trying to critique. I was telling you because I'm working on my MBA right now. Those wholesaler websites and manufacturers can sell you stuff, but you need a proper registered brand. I'm trying to be helpful. Thank you, Maddie. Well, now I know.
She's like, I got popped on the hand, and it's okay now. But she ain't gonna do it again. Why? Because she don't want to work. It was a job.
Amberlynn, your haters are stupid. Business, big and small. Buy from vendors at wholesale prices and resell them. Thank you, situation type deal. That is so true. That's exactly what happens. But it's Amberlynn. So the trolls are making you wealthy and you sound like Snake from the Simpsons. Don't know who that is. It's much harder to lose weight after hysterectomy. That is what I've been told. And it has to be true because the weight's dropping off slow.
But you're gaining weight fast. So it's not equaling out. Till your battery changed, so if the whole picture changes, then you know, hey, she went from there to there. Just covering my bases. We're going to get back to it.
I don't like that. Okay, what do you think of the art?
Wow. Okay, look
I wanna
at
see.
that one. I know, right? That blew me away.
What the heck?
They don't have a whole lot on their page, but what they do have is good.
Blame, hate, hurt, scared, afraid, empty, sad. Wow, that's deep. She's so pretty. Look at that one.
I know.
Dang.
Not Amberlynn over here completely ignoring the live stream. Yeah, that's pointless to do. Why are we even going to read them super chats? It's just money in their pocket, right?
Wow. Wow.
The hills. You're good. You're really, really, really good.
Yeah. Do the TikTok dances if they helped you. Just don't post them. Keep them in your drafts. Thank you, Lexi. I mean, that's true. I could do that. I hope you give half the super chats to Becky. You know you can't carry these by yourself since you need someone to be rude beside your audience. Need someone to be rude to. What do you do for exercise? Nothing really.
You notice how she glanced right over that? It's like, are you going to get back half of the proceeds? Just go ahead and just say no. It's a lot easier.
Me and Twain goes for walks.
Yeah, you do. Amber, you stopped taking her estrogen. No, I did not. I take my estrogen.
She's been taking it, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I did not stop taking it by choice. I was going to make a whole video about that, but then I was like, it's no one's business.
Didn't she just say she's taking her estrogen and now she's saying I stopped, right? See, she can't keep her story straight.
But the situation was my medicine got sent to the pharmacy that's 2 hours from here where I used to live. And then at that point, that pharmacy was like, oh, okay, I'll send it off to the other pharmacy. And then they didn't. And they kept doing this back and forth thing. So then it was like 2 weeks later, and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done trying to figure this out. Then eventually I was like, I think it was like 3.5 weeks later, I was like, no, I'm going to call my oncologist and see what she thinks.
So, wait a second. You're off of your meds for about 3 to 4 weeks, and then you say, okay, well, now I need to call. So, you just quit cold turkey. Common sense doesn't ring in her head.
She's very busy, did not want to bother her. So, I called, and they said, we're going to figure this out for you right now. I just hate bothering people who are busy. So, they ended up actually figuring it out for me.
Amberlynn doesn't like to bother people busy because Amberlynn's like, I don't know what busy means.
So then I went back on estrogen. So ever since that video, I've been on estrogen. So, yeah. Thank you, Fart Ass Fart.
I love their name.
I know, it's so funny.
And that name is the reason why I can't edit out everything else because it's not going to sound right.
It's my B-Day on Saturday, the Big 4-2. Any chance of a duet from you two lovely girls with the B-Day song? No, 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 no.
Here, I'll sing it to you right now.
Amberlynn's like, pay for my cameo.
Happy early birthday to you. And that's all you get because my voice is just, nobody wants to hear that.
Whatever, you sound like
Stevie Nicks.
I always say that to her.
Look at poor Twinkie. Pay attention to poor Twinkie in the corner. He's like,
Kitty Squad is looking for their 15 minutes of fame. Can you please block them? Yeah.
We got the real Kitty Squad here. Don't mess with
But certain
the
things you
Rarity.
say do not match the things you have posted. Not true.
very true. Completely true. You're saying it and proving it in this stream.
Like what?
Ask me a question and I'll confirm it right now. That's like literally the point of what's going on right here.
That was just a bird.
But I just feel like my whole thing is defending myself. I just want to have fun. Let's talk about the moon and how the moon landing didn't happen.
I told you. She has said that for years and she's going to continue saying that.
Why is that your first go-to? Every time. Man, I can't wait to start this ghost story thing. This is going to be fun.
Oh my God, for
Because, like, my
real.
family has a bunch, and I've got some, and then, like, a bunch of people sent me some, and somebody said, why don't you do, like, Kentucky, story about Kentucky haunted places, and it's like, there's a few places I know of I could tell you about.
Yeah, maybe we can go to one.
Amber is so not interested in this. She really isn't. She's just like, yeah, okay, I'm going to pay attention to you because you're here. She don't really care.
Yeah.
And see nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I want to go to Waverly Hills because somebody might be, like, they might be tearing it down. I don't know. Somebody said something to me. Can you scroll up a little?
Yeah, the attention was going to be on Beck, and Amberlynn's like, let's go past it. Don't need to read that one.
No. Yeah, I know.
Becky, don't ever give up on your art.
Thank you.
Hi, Amber. Becky, no question. Just want to send some love. Thank you, guys. You need to be done with being done, girl. You really need... Or you really tend to throw your hands up and give up too quickly. What can we do to change that? I'm not giving up too quickly. If you guys would have seen...
Yeah, the whole earring business, I'm telling you guys, trust me, if it wasn't that big of a deal, I would push her to keep going, because I tell her all the time, I think you're doing good with this. Keep going. And this is just every single thing that could go wrong has gone wrong.
Yeah.
And it's just too stressful, too pointless. Like,
because absolutely was nothing done before we even started this. You were just like, I'm gonna make my money and run. Didn't happen.
it's just not worth it.
Someone asked, what lip gloss am I wearing? Here, let me show you.
You did not. You did not. I did not see that. I understand one, but daggum.
I'm
Where did that
actually
come from?
my boobies.
Huh.
I'm actually wearing 4. I like to mix my stuff, okay? So I'm wearing.
I'm sorry, that is just too daggum funny. Some people carry their cell phones. They're good pockets, okay? Really are good pockets. You can put your little money there or something, but I've never seen anybody pull out a whole bunch of lip glosses, lipsticks, anything like that. That's a new one, Amberlynn. Congratulations.
What I added first, actually, I'll go in order. I added the, there's a hair.
Hi, Bridget.
Dulce of Colors and Nude Mood. Then I added Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream. It did not plump anything, I could tell you that much. In Nude Honey. And then I was like, no. So I got the Hard Candy. It's Marilyn Monroe edition. In Coconut Rose. And then I said, that ain't right.
For all this that she's putting on her lips, it just kind of looks like natural lips. I don't get it. I'm missing something.
So this is Essence Stay Matte Liquid Lipstick, which is in To Be Fair. And then bam. So yeah, I always mix my stuff. It's just like what I do. I am not an animal abuser. I'm not even getting into that. So gross. I'm blocking you. Like, literally. Goodbye. I can't anymore. I just can't.
I'm curious about all of her mods that she has. I'm curious about even the mods that she has in her memberships now. Wonder how much they block.
Thank you, Eva. Matches my top. I feel very like I need to like leave the house. I feel like I look actually decent for once.
Did you finally wash your hair and, and take care of your skin and all that? Is that why you feel good? Kind of helps.
Becky, lol, Amberlynn ends up singing like the diva dance scene in The Fifth Element. Can I buy Becky's upside down cross chain earrings? So cute on her.
Oh, God, where did I get those? I think I got those at Spencer's, honestly.
I'm gonna take a drink.
And I don't think it's an upside down cross, but it'd be pretty cool if it was, right?
Hey, we ain't getting into any of that. I'm going to fast forward you. You better hush it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not like, no, that's evil.
Yeah. No, I like those because
She's cool with upside down crosses, but I can't say 666.
stop.
But she don't believe in the devil or hell either.
Hey, I said stop it. I'm going to quit talking. I'm gonna exit off. I really am. Y'all quit talking.
And she doesn't believe in ghosts, but one night she wouldn't come help me with the groceries because she thought she seen something scary in the hallway. This is whenever we lived at Monticello, by the way.
What kinds of crazy things do you think we'll find out about UFOs next month when the U.S. government releases all of that info? I've been thinking about this.
Oh no, Amberlynn's thought process is kicking in. We all are the thing that you use a screwdriver for.
It's gonna go one of two. Well, it's gonna go one of 3 ways. Either they're gonna release small information where we all thought it was this big old thing, but they really don't have anything. Or we're gonna find out some tea that is gonna knock all of our socks off. Or they're gonna lie to us. So
Amber's kind of like, well, I give those options to you, but usually I just normally lie.
those are the only 3 options. One of those are going to happen. I don't know which. So
I feel like if they were to tell us the entire truth, I feel like it could possibly be mass hysteria. Honestly.
yeah.
If they told us the whole truth.
There would definitely be no more toilet paper. God.
I can't. I can't. Takes me back to when the VID hit. She was all bragging about my store has a whole bunch of toilet paper. She goes back to get toilet paper. We ain't got no toilet paper. Why does everybody need so much toilet paper? It's like, Amberlynn, why do you need toilet paper?
Amber can help with the
No, because the
groceries.
aliens would take them
Yes. Why wouldn't I be able to? Oh, you're so funny, babe. The aliens would take them all. Reason 512 why I love you.
This is what I mean by as long as I crack myself up, I'm good. I
Yeah.
don't care if no one else laughs.
Same. As long as I'm laughing, I laugh at myself more than I laugh at anybody else.
What?
Amber, you missed my super chat, and then they put those little faces that I did. Where is it? When is your MRI? Did you stop WW, do a walk vlog? Okay, MRI, don't have one scheduled. WW, still trying. Walk vlog, probably not.
WW is what you're always on, off, just so you know, WW is Weight Watchers.
I mean, she wouldn't do a walk vlog because, the freaking jerks would just take it and make something stupid out of it.
Can you read Aaron BB's super chat? Yeah, I did. Thank you for the super chat. Why haven't you done hauls on your LG bulk buys of earrings? Can I be honest? I was embarrassed and ashamed. But if you want proof, I have receipts, honey. Because I can tell that, because I've read, people don't believe me. And that's fine. I literally have receipts.
Receipts aren't even going to help you in this situation because nobody believes you.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I have... Do I want to say this out loud? So, I have around 350, 400 more earrings coming.
But you have how much? How much?
That many. And then in a cart online, I have about that many again.
I guess they don't share money because Becca's just kind of like, what? Huh? How? Why? Yeah, Becca's asking the same questions I always ask.
Why?
I don't know. No. Well, the ones prior to was because I was going to sell them and I was like making my inventory bigger. And now it's like I'm obsessed. I've always been obsessed. It reminds me of that TikTok. I'm obsessed. And I'm okay with it. Babe, why don't you start wearing my earrings?
You have.
I know. I buy babe earrings all the time.
You do. She always surprises me.
I do.
With earrings.
I do. Look at this one.
You never see Becca in earrings. You never do. As much as Amberlynn is so hyper focused on them, you don't ever see Beck with them.
She's the best.
She's spoiled rotten.
She's the best.
We ain't gonna get you walking her because of the simple fact of you lazy.
How do I join members only so I can type? If you have an iPhone, I don't know if you can do it, but there's a little join thing. If you're on from a computer, laptop, I think Android. So yeah.
Okay, this is why, my opinion, this is why she needs to be doing public live streams. and just do memberships for the chatting part. Because if you do public live streams, there are going to be people in there going, I want to ask a question. I want to say something. I need to say something. Then you're going to have to pay that money in order just for you to say, I need something. But she's not that smart business-wise. I mean, she don't even do right on YouTube. How's she going to sell any kind of earrings?
Becky is so cute. I just want to play board games with her.
I'd play board games with you too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Stop flirting.
You stop flirting.
I think Amberlynn's just a little bit jealous because usually whenever they hit on Beck, Amberlynn just says, no, not gonna happen. She shuts it down automatically.
Have you seen the movie Ma on Netflix?
Yes. Oh, man. Octavia Spencer, you guys. I love her. I love her. She's a little...
Quit boring yourself or you're going to bore everybody else. You're giving it away.
cutie patootie.
Have I seen it?
Yeah. Remember she was the older lady and the kids would go and hang out in her basement and she like pretty much
yeah. That's a good one.
Well, she did. She actually killed some of them, so
Oh, that wasn't flirting, just compliments and friendliness. I know.
Oh, she's playing. She does that. Ow.
Oh my god, I was joking. I'm sorry.
You weren't joking, Amberlynn. You weren't. You were being serious.
You're a hoarder. You're a conspicuous consumer.
How is she a hoarder?
I get rid of stuff like there's no tomorrow. I have a shopping addiction for certain items, but I'm not a hoarder. Look up the You know what? I'm gonna look up the definition of hoarding right now.
She's actually saying that she has an addiction to shopping. At least she admits it.
Hoarding, definition. Let's see. A large board. Huh?
Okay.
A billboard? That's not the right thing. Okay.
It probably means more than one thing, so.
Okay. Hoarding is a disorder. It's a persistent difficulty of discarding or parting with possessions because of a perceived need to save them.
So not Amberlynn, because Amberlynn would rather give everything to Goodwill or somebody else. Usually it's Goodwill. Now it's her mama.
A person with hoarding disorder experiences distress at the thought of getting rid of items. The complete opposite of Amberlynn Reid.
She loves getting rid of stuff.
Yeah, and I was actually just on the phone with my mom the other day, and we were talking about how... Was it my mom? Yes. How I am constantly just getting rid of things, just constantly.
And then you have to rebuy them because you're a moron.
So, definitely not a hoarder. I've never had an issue getting rid of things. I don't have any sentimental value for anything. I know that sounds wrong, but if I had to get rid of my TV, I would. Like, I'm trying to think of something that's like expensive. What's something that is sentimental or close to being sentimental?
I can't really think of anything that you wouldn't get rid of except for
my animals. Like, what the fuck? Those are mine. They're my family, my children.
Then why is one of them missing up in another state?
Are you my daughter? I always say that to her. Are you my daughter? Oh my god, my daughter. Holy crap. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Are you her daughter? Oh my goodness.
Ah, poor pup. Oh my goodness gracious. You got her scared out of her daggum mind, Amberlynn. Leave her alone. Your face is too much.
She loves it.
I love whenever she wraps her.
Look at her face.
What?
I was marking her face.
Oh, I thought her teeth were sticking out.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oh my god, she looked right at my finger. Oh, did a baby. I can't with her. Literally perfect. And Wasabi's right there. I can't flip this or I would. Oh, wait, maybe I can. All right, hold on.
Tim's a good boy.
Wait, what is going on?
She's got the blanket covering her legs like she always does. She does not like showing her legs at any time.
Why don't you just turn it around?
I am. You guys ready for it? That's Becky's little table. She was eating KFC, as you could tell. You can tell when we do. Oh my goodness.
Sabu. Hi, baby.
Oh, he looked. Wait.
He's my little prince.
Hi. What's up?
Baboos.
Are you my son? Are you my little
I'm
son?
surprised he's not
He says, nope, I'm trying to figure out an escape plan.
talking.
Are you a beezer? Chantel. Oh, Chantel. I say that sometimes. Are you beezing? Chantel is great. If she made merch with beezing on it, buying it, she better make my size 500X.
Yeah, and you wouldn't buy Jack Diddley Squad off of her now, would you, Amberlynn?
Sorry, had a moment. Okay. Oh, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Jaderbug. I love you. I like your torrid holes. Hope you can do another one sometime. So I actually have a bunch of new torrid clothing that I've bought sporadically the last month or so. Still have the tags on them. So maybe, do you like how these feel?
Yeah.
Hold on, important.
And from what I hear, this is her membership live streams right now. Just, you look down at your phone the entire time. Don't pay attention to nothing. You still get paid.
Maybe I can do a little try on haul because I haven't even tried them on. They're just like hanging in my closet. Someone said, are you having a stroke? Probably.
You leaving me?
Do you think Joe Biden is doing a good job? Oh, that's a good question. Babe, do you have an answer?
All right, if we're going into politics, this video may end here, or you may get a chop, 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 chop. We'll see, because we're on here for earrings. That's why we're on here, not for any of this other stuff. So I'm gonna hit play, but y'all may not see it.
Honestly, babe, do you have an answer? And then I was about to talk. Typical.
I really just feel like he could be doing a lot better than what he's been doing. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like I agree.
But I feel like he's doing a better job than Trump.
Yeah. Wait, who's Trump? Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
Hold on. Who is that?
I don't know. Don't
Is that a new brand of Cheeto?
I had to leave that in. Her jokes make absolutely no sense because they're old as time.
Does this mean daily uploads are back? Amber, you better say yes. Thank you, Kendra. I don't know if I could. What would I film? I mean, I could film myself pouring a bowl of cereal. Babe, make a weird face for all the reaction channels. Come up here. Why do you look tiny? You're not tiny like that.
Always the complaint. Amberlynn's like, I look big. I don't want to look big. This isn't fair.
No.
Wait, that sounded mean. You're gonna say that's so mean calling her fat. I'm just saying,
There.
she looks like a little tiny.
It's because I was way back there.
Wait, maybe you are tiny. Oh my god!
What?
Your face is so small.
No.
Holy
It's not.
Becky! Have
What?
I gained that much weight?
Baby, you just have a big head.
Nope. Amberlynn explained her body one time. Her body's here. Her head is right here. Or here, culprit. Body here. Head right here. It's your little fingertip.
Ricky calls you big head. You just have a big head. That's why somebody asked earlier, have you weighed your head? I thought the same thing, because you have a big head. You have a big head. A big head.
Hold on! I can't breathe. Hold on. You got me in the ribs. She said I got a big head.
You do.
Don't talk to me for the rest of the year.
Whatever.
In more than one way, you have a big head, Amberlynn. It just keeps growing with every single day.
Anyways.
Hey, where's the screenshot? You're supposed to be doing a pose for everybody. What happened to that one? All right, guys, Emma's on a call, and what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit play again, and I'm going to see if there's any more interesting parts. If there's not, then you won't see me until the end, but if there is, I might try to just jump them together just a little bit. We gonna figure this out together, dadgummit. Now, I tell you something. All right, y'all go down there while I'm thinking about it. Hit the subscribe button if you're still with me, and hit that bell. Because I tell you, you never know what I'm going to upload, when I'm going to upload, what I'm going to upload, and what I'm going to look like, or what I'm going to say. I don't know. Okay, let's go. Hey guys, I'm an absolute horrible YouTuber, I know. But once I got into talking about the weather, I quit even listening to it. But I want to go ahead and say to you, I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and remember to smile today, or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Yeah, y'all can get tired of that outro, that's fine. You can get tired of that outro, but I'm still going to say it to you. Alright guys, y'all make sure you have a good one. Bye!